Welcome back to another video. Today I'm discussing why is Krillin called the strongest human in DBZ. As we know, Krillin is stated multiple times to be the strongest human, although Tien has non-stop training and has non-stop, been at it towards getting stronger every chance he gets. Krillin, of course, has stopped training, trains way less, and mostly lets the threats go to Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Gohan, the ones that can handle it, as that makes the most sense. Now, of course, Tien cannot surpass Krillin in any sense of regard. Now, we have to also remember that Krillin is Goku's earliest rival. He's written as his best friend and his earliest rival ever since the Dragon Ball days. Tien was not written that way. We know Tien, of course, was originally a rival for Goku in that little tournament arc, but Goku eventually beat Tien, of course. Also, we have to realize, even though Krillin trains less, he's used Turtle School techniques as he trains with Goku, 18, and other people well above his level. Now, we know Tien trains more, but he trains with just regular humans. He gets exponentially stronger if he trains with the other Z fighters, but Tien just doesn't do that. Also, Krillin is the only human out of Yamcha, Tien, any of the Z fighters, to get tagged by Guru in the Namek Saga, allowing him access to his hidden potential. We actually don't know what his hidden potential was, but I'm going to assume that just came into effect in that little Dragon Ball Super anime arc. I know it's not. I don't think it's a manga canon. I'm just gonna say in that little anime canon arc. Of course. Now, he is that is why he is called the strongest human. Now, he retired, of course, when he lets Goku, Vegeta, of course, deal with the thing as a patrol cop, and we see that bullets do scrape him. Doesn't fully cut him or go in him, but it does give him a scrape, something that wouldn't have happened if he was still training. He was faster than a speeding bullet. He would have been able to catch the bullet, or the bullet would not have affected him at all. So in that moment and in that little thing, he is not the strongest human, not at all. At least in my eyes. Now, he still may have been regarded as the strongest human. I just don't think so, just because that little anime feat just kind of throws that off. As Tien was still been training, Tien would have just dodged the bullet, of course. So that is just how Krillin is written, to be the strongest human, to train with Goku, to train with Roshi, people above his level, to train with 18, to train with the Z fighters when they're all together. And we see that he can still keep up with Goku in some aspect, even Goku in that little turtle hermit weighted vest thing. He is able to train with Goku to a certain aspect. Of course, Goku still blows him out of the water in all aspects, but Krillin is able to keep up somewhat, even in image training, I assume. But yeah, it's just the way Krillin was written, as Goku's earliest rival, earliest best friend. He was able to keep up with Goku up until the end of Dragon Ball. I think that's when Goku completely separated from Krillin and separated from the hermit crab teachings, even though he goes back to Roshi at times. But yeah, that is it. It's just the way he was written. Now, of course, Tien was stronger than him in the moment of when he retired. When he retired, Tien was stronger. That's just that. That's how it is. But when Krillin was able to get his little anime arc before the Tournament of Power, whether you consider it canon or not, I consider it canon just because it's anime canon, and the anime passed the manga at that time. So I consider it canon. And he was able to regain his prime form a little bit, and of course surpass Tien by a lot. And on that note, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.